Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Wednesday evening? Baby crone.
Actually, sorry, it is Thursday.
No way, Jose. What time? Thursday?
Yes.
Oh, baby crone, your schedule is throwing me off. So she gets off from, she don't get home till about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's throwing me off. Well, anyway, I hope you had a glorious Thursday. But the reason that I'm coming today is because of the talk of Will Smith, Dwayne Martin, and Jada, all of this. Help me make this make sense. Am I correct that this is all about Will and Dwayne having an affair?
Yes.
And so the last I heard, when a reporter asked or a blogger asked Jada, she said they were going to sue. Isn't it curious that when he walked up there and socked
Chris
Brown in the face, nobody thinks about suing. But the moment this gossip that's been out there for at least 4 to 5 years, I mean, what are you suing for? What? Like, I'm confused. You're suing because it is alleged that Will is gay? Or because it is said that Will have a small package? These things has been out there forever. As a matter of fact, I've heard it's been said that's one of the things that broke them up because why Jada's not satisfied with Will because he can't satisfy her in the BED department. That's what I heard. I mean, these words has been out. Even, what's her name from Beverly Hills?
Yes. Garcella.
Garcella said that, this is stuff. His wife said it. Lisa, what's her name? Lisa, I can't think of her name.
DeWade's?
Yeah, the DeWade. Yeah, that's her name. But Tisha Campbell. And the other girl, Lisa, I don't remember her name. Anyway, forget about that. So many people have come forth, and this is not new. We've been hearing this talk. I remember back in the day, there was a talk that Jada and Mark Anthony had an affair. Who knows what's truth and what's false? But the thing that I'm curious about is why all of a sudden they want to sue. You've been quiet for years. 7 years, 10 years, 23 years, 25 years, however long it's been, you have been quiet. It is so curious to me how your husband could go and punch somebody, pimp slap someone, and not be sued. This is the same story that Jesus talked about. But yet, when the injustice come to you, but an injustice that's been out there. So this man is going to come along and say something. I haven't even really seen the video or the thing that Tasha K said. So you want to sue? I'm confused. Baby Crone, help me.
Yes, according to Jada.
Want to sue? For some bull that's been out there for 100 years, and then you come along and say you with your August Altina and what?
She's holding it down that Will Smith is not gay.
What's her name? Tisha Campbell have said it. The girl from I don't know if her name is Lisa. I can't think of her name. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Just please give me her name. The Brat sister. I cannot think of her name. But this has all been out there. She has already said Dwayne had taken her husband.
Lisa Ray.
Right. So this stuff is out there. So now that this guy is going to come along and say something, help me, baby Crone. This doesn't make sense to me. Is it me? I don't know. All I know is this. How dare the Smith want to sue anybody for anything when all they have is talk about them?
Yes.
Talk. And now that, what, your book didn't make #1, what? Now you and Will are back together, what? Now that the secret's out, what? That secret's been out. Whether it's true or false, at this point, who cares? I mean, this man is talking. How can someone say that this man, what he's saying ain't true?
Exactly.
Who gonna argue? Who's gonna say what he saw and what he didn't see? How you gonna say that? Were you there? This is ridiculous to me. This is so ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about it. Is Will Smith holding secrets?
Yes, they are.
Is Will Smith? I mean, it would not shock me because that's one of the reasons probably why Jada was with other men or women or whatever. It's just, I've heard even Jaguar Wright been talking about this.
Yes.
So I don't understand why they would want to sue now. Out of all the stuff that has been said about them, now they want to sue.
Maybe
This is crazy to me. Or maybe that is just what? I don't know. Because all of this is coming out about Will and Dwayne. I mean, it was like a thing about a house. There's so much stuff going on. Do you really want to sue Jada? And well, do y'all really want to open up this can of worms? Do you really want it? I mean, for whatever that man is saying, y'all done let so much stuff blow over you. What? He's saying nothing that we haven't heard. You understand? So I'm just confused by it. And anyone out there, please help me. Let's see, what card can we put here to represent Will?
But he also is the most believable because we just saw Dwayne Martin was with Will Smith when he released his book, Will. So that just shows you how close they are. Or were, and now he's coming out and talking. So it just seems like what he says would be validated.
Let's get man. Because this is too much, right?
Yes.
Is it true? We're going to let the cards say. I believe if they sue, I think that's a bad move. You've been quiet all this time.
Yeah, it's suspicious.
And now, huh?
I said it's suspicious.
It's curious to me.
Yes.
This is curious to me.
Why this person are you choosing to sue?
Absolutely. Why this person all of a sudden? Well, I got the man.
Okay.
So I want to know if is any truth. Well, I truly believe it's truth to it. Because where there's smoke, there's some kind of fire. Tiny fires everywhere, little fires everywhere. And this has been going on for years, and it certainly didn't help when Jada brought forth about the book. It seemed like all this stuff is blowing up now after the book. But this stuff was going on for years. It was a power keg from the start. So it just was ready to blow over. And now talking about suing, the only reason why I have an issue with it, because when you were up the creek, nobody sued you. So the first thing you said, we're suing. I just think, and it's not even that you need the money. You done let so much stuff done rolled over, walked away, didn't say anything. People been saying stuff, but now it's like, oh, I'm a sue. It's like y'all go after the little guy.
Yes.
Just like y'all walked up on that stage and hit. Before I was with you guys, I was on your side and I was like, wow. But now after this was all a story and a fake, and you went up there and you hit Chris for right or for wrong. But now that somebody's hitting you, it's like, oh, I'm going to sue. I have an issue with that. You done turned the cheek on 1,000 things. You can't turn the cheek on this. This is something Dwayne, what is his name? Martin. Wife said. This is something Lisa, what's her name?
Right.
Lisa Ray said. This is something Belvedere, what's her name?
Great, Garcelle.
And not many, I've even heard rumors about him being with P. Diddy. Mm-hmm. And we know that. We know what P. Diddy is about.
Yes, we do.
Because I can't allege and say anything 100% for nobody because I haven't been there and seen nothing. But what I'm saying is these words has been out there forever. And now all of a sudden, now it's like this book. Now it's like the Smith's going to flex. I just got an issue with that. It doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, so we see roses, the bouquet. We see snake. We see the rider. We see a child. We see, you know what that's stork, right? I couldn't get this word out, stork. We see mountain. We see a boat. And
other deck.
This one, we don't want that one, do we? We do. We want it. We want it. Okay, I'm going to put it there. And we put, I might as well, I'm going to do my little 3. I'm going to do my next one then.
Oh, yes. Crossroads.
Crossroad. And here we have, this is the star. And last, we have a fox.
Oh.
All righty. Oops. Let me just slide my table up to me some. Okay, here we go. All righty. So let me tell you what I see about this situation. What we want to know what is going on with Will, right? Is there any truth to this at all? Is it any truth to it at all? Well, first of all, I see the rider. So let me go through the cards. First of all, I see the rider. And what the rider means, that means some kind of information is coming. That means something is coming along the way. Something is brewing. Something is coming. Also, I see a child. So that let me know that I don't know what that means exactly yet, because I don't know if there's children involved, a child involved, childlike behavior. Is it something in the letter that has to do with a child? That's not clear to me. Also, again, I see storks. Storks bring information. They bring news. That is the first. Now, I done read the first. Now I'm going to come down this way because this is what I'm going to do as the past. So when I look at the past, I see the rider. So I see someone is coming. I see a snake. I see somebody in this is a snake that cannot be trusted. I think that there's lies and deception that has been held for years. I see a mountain that let me know that there has been blocks and lies and deception and a crossroad. Everything is coming out because I wanted to know, why is everything coming out? Why? Because they're at a crossroad, because things are getting to blow. I think what happened is when Jada put out her book, she was very confident. She didn't think that it was going to stir like this. She thought it was going to be like how they accepted her for the red table, but it didn't go that way. Because she didn't know. I don't know if she's just blind to the atmosphere. I don't know if she just got a lot of positive reinforcement, or I don't know if she didn't read the atmosphere. I don't know where she got lost in this. But even when she put out her book, either it was the wrong time, it was the wrong temperament. Either way, she misread it. But all of a sudden now that all of that has not gone in her favor the way that she expected, she didn't think she was going to get so much backlash for it. Now she's talking about suing. It's so curious when they wasn't together. She said she didn't want to sue, but now she wants to sue. So maybe this is her being childish like. In the present, maybe right now being present. Will is in the middle of it. It just seemed like a lot of stuff is going on and Will haven't said much about anything. What we're hearing is Jada. I haven't heard Will say that way. I heard Jada say it. Also, yes. This is about money. If they sue this guy, there is no real money to be had. It is more like a suit of a suit for somebody just to flex on the weaker person, because you know this is what they do. The weaker you are, that's who they go after. Also, it shows me, I see the star here. So that shows me this is about a real famous person. The star is shining on them. They are beacons. And I guess maybe they want to do it as a deterrent. Either way, I see a star. That means good news, but how can it be good news? This is now in their present. The good news, I see a stalk, whatever.
Future?
Yeah, past, present, yeah, in the near future, yes. In their near future, yes, I do see the stalk. But the stalk shows me that they're both together. Whatever they do, they're going to do it. But I see them kind of like doing two different things. I'm not 100% sure as of yet that we'll want to sue because I see the bouquet. And the bouquet seems like a little softening up. Maybe let it go. Turn a cheek. I don't know. However, I see a coffin. So that lets me know whatever's going on. It's like, to me, it's like, you know how you done, your marriage is in a scramble, not your marriage, but what's going around in your marriage is in a scramble, and you're trying to save what has died. Their marriage had died. It's dead. And now they're trying to resurface it. They're trying to bring it back to life, trying to put it in the public and try to make us eat it. Eat what they're presenting, but all at the same time, these lovable people who they pretend to be, now they want to sue. I don't know if they want to sue Tasha K or do they want to sue the man that she interviewed. At this point, it makes no sense because whatever they're suing for, this information has already been out. I don't know what he can say, what he can do. And I want to say this. This is not even that I stand against them. I don't stand against them at all. It's just that they don't make sense to me. Now, I don't know who's on my side, but I see a fox in the middle of all this. Somebody that's sneaky. So far, I got a snake, I got a mountain, I got crossroads, I got a fox, and I got a coffin. How negative can this be? This shows me that whatever they're doing, this is a cover-up. This is just talking. This is just doing something just to be a deterrent. And I think that Jada, because she's the one I heard it from, she's being childish about it. That's her way of responding because she's just... When you're angry and you're disappointed, you just want to lash out as a child. That's how I see this. I see it as that. If I go from here to here, I see the writer bringing in. But whatever the writer is bringing in to them, whatever information is certainly coming from somebody who may not be trusted. You can't be trusted. And it's whatever the stalk brings in, whatever that information is, let me know it stands at a crossroad. So in the retrospect, when I look at it, the overall is, this is what I see. I see a couple that's trying to find a rebound, to clean up, because it's like now that the book is, it was like a season, like a waiting for something to happen. You know how you anticipate something is going to happen, and now it's happened, and now it's like we got to clean up the pieces. We're trying to quiet everything. There is no quiet. Quiet is when you go away, you sit down, and you let this stuff blow over like you've been doing. Because right now, make it make sense. So it's like, because Carly B sued Tasha K or the guy, I don't know how it worked. So now we're going to go after the middleman to come and you ain't going to get no money. What is he going to say that we haven't heard? Please, this is not me picking on the Smiths at all. But the cards are saying to me their relationship it's always going to appear to be strong because they've been doing this for so long. It's just that the sheets has been pulled down off of them and they standing before us naked. And now they're trying to scrounge around. I don't see Will in it as much. It's Jada because she's the one that's doing all the talking. She's the one that's flexing. She's the one that's saying she's going to sue. She's the one that's saying we're going to take care of this. Whether will fall through? Of course he will. But whatever the secrets is, or whatever that man is saying, or whatever he saw, everything you do in the dark come to the light anyway. And if it's not true, you wouldn't fight about it. You didn't fight about anything else. Everybody else been saying it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Baby Crone, make a comment.
Okay, a comment?
I fooled you, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I was ready for a question.
Well, you can ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay, my question is, does Will Smith have some type of connection with Dwayne Martin? I don't want to say love.
Yes, I do believe that they are still friends. I don't know whether or not they've been in a relationship or not. I have no idea of none of this because I haven't been around, or nothing has shown on screen or anything. I can't speak of it, but what I can speak of, his wife said it. Tisha Campbell said it. She said it. Lisa Ray said it. Garcelle said it, and God knows a whole lot of other people said it. It's not mention how many bloggers said it. And this has been going on. Garcelle has been on the Housewives of Beverly Hills for 3 years.
Yes.
And she's been saying it. This has been going on for at least a good 4 to 5 years. I don't know. All the way back when Lisa Ray was married to the guy. So this is a hot mess. And all of this suing, chill. What is it that you're trying to hide? What is it that you want? If anything, tell us, cease and desist. Send us a cease and desist. Don't put the tape out. But I don't even see why you would talk about suing when nobody sued you. This is the same thing Jesus talked about. Nobody sued you and had a good case and wouldn't have lost and could have walked away with millions. But this poor guy ain't got much to give you. I mean, he may have a little something, but he ain't got much to give you. But you gonna go, come on now. You gonna go and sue a little guy, or you gonna sue Tasha. So that's gonna make you feel better. Corny.
Yes, it is.
That's corny. And I don't know who understand what I'm saying, but according to these cards are saying they're in a shamble and they're trying to clean up. They clean up. And most of all, that picture there for kids could say how this has really affected their kids. When they were coming up, kids was exposed to a lot of stuff. And it could be the kids showing how this all is affecting the kids. So now we want to stand up and now we want to sue. You didn't sue August. And God knows who else trafficked through your house.
Yes.
And in your bedrooms. God knows what secrets, but a lot of the secrets, it seems to me, which I have no idea, but it seems to me the hold that Jada had on Will is she knew he was bisexual and she knew his escapades and she lorded over him. So now that she can't lord it over him because it's coming out, shut it down. Why? Because it's going to come up against what? Her money? Because once it's out, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what part of it that's bothering her. The part that he had a small pee-pee, or the part that he slept with a man, or the part that he couldn't satisfy Jada. What have we not heard?
Yeah.
What is about this that need to be sued? We done heard the most intimate things of your marriage, and now you're going to sue. According to this card, this is a cleanup. This is just somebody out there trying to clean up, pick it up, to make it look nice and put all the stuff back in this thing. I saw this video where it was some kind of slug in the ocean.
A sea cucumber.
A sea cucumber. And if you rub it, it would ejaculate these things that it's just like look like long white thing. They call it sperm. And to me, that's what this seems like. It's not harmless, but you're trying to clean it up. But this is not the way to do it, because all you're going to do is put more spotlight and more stuff is going to come out. If you know what I know, Jada, don't sue, don't touch this. Leave this alone. That's my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just the card reader. Thank you for joining me on this evening. I just had to share what I felt about this situation. I hope it makes sense, because to me, this don't make sense at all. Make it make sense. Thank you for joining us, the Crones. Sunflowers.